All a nigga got is one time, all a nigga got is just one time, yeah. All a nigga just one time, hey, watch me eat good, yup, I need a combo. Fuck all your convo, more dough is the motto. Nobody is promised tomorrow. Hey, people is cutthroat. For lead showers, there's no poncho. I'm keeping a Roscoe. I'm doing whatever for paper. Hey, keep your third eye on your neighbor. Don't do me no favors. The smoke on my flavors. A city full of imitators. They low like cicadas. You can't copy my drive. Or just look in my eye. For my will survive. I want it more than average. More stories in my tablets. Let's go get money. It's a long day. Every day feeling like Monday. When you the H and I see in your company, you want everybody to be comfortably. Making no sense how hard you got. They go for compliments. Everybody a circus act. Come in, nigga, working is left. The game not official. No, man, there is no ref. Come over here scheming and we taking your breath. As simple as that. As simple as that. Yeah. All a nigga got. One time, yeah. All a nigga got is just one time, yeah. All a nigga got is just one time, yeah. All a nigga got, yeah. One time, yeah. All a nigga got is just one time, yeah. It's just one time, yeah. All a nigga got is just one time, yeah. Hey, patience slow, trying to become who I wasn't before, but I am who I am. Can take this bullshit no more. Everybody homo. I got punches like Kodo. Full of emotions cause your success is so. Nigga, bring it here. We can take it there. Bitch, I'm never scared. Fuck your feelings. I ain't never cared. Man, that's a lot of new money. When you get in your shit, no excuses. The best saying all year. Grown man strength, all about dollars and cents. Act like you got no sense. Flash shits behind shits, and now I got to deal with karma. I was defending my honor. Man, I stay sharp. I'm like a Thomas. Add some more commas. Oh, we got nothing in common.
What's up? What's goody? What's poppin'? What's the deal? What's up, fight fans? It's the homie main man, made man in the building. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. Once again, as always, it is an honor. I repeat, an honor and a pleasure to be on here with the boxing fans and the boxing fam. It's Wednesday night, so you know what that means. It's our time now, man. You know. It's our time all day, man. I want to just say, man, I appreciate everybody who's going to be rocking with the homie tonight. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that's going to catch this on the playback, man. We got a lot of good topics tonight. I got to admit, man, fight fans, man, I could not wait to get up on this joint. I ain't been on here in a couple days. You know what I mean? I think the day before or 2 days ago was the last video I uploaded, man. So, man, Nick, man, I couldn't wait to get on here, man. There's been a lot of things going on in boxing I've been wanting to chime in on, man, and I just can't wait to get in on it, man. Get in on all the fun, man. So we're going to get right into it. I'm sorry if I'm a little late tonight. It ain't really this late. We've been on later than this, right? But shit, I look like I might be just a little tad bit later than I wanted to get on, man. But for anybody who ain't heard also in some of the previous videos, man, just know that I'm going to be moving We Talking Boxing from Sunday to Saturday. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we're going to do it like that, man, because that's better for me. We got the NFL season kicking off. I'm a huge football fan. So, guess what? I don't really want to miss too much, you know what I'm saying, all day. So, I mean, and I'm a big Cowboys fan. Y'all see my boys. We looking good out here, man. We them boys. You know what I'm talking about? My man Zeke, man. Hey, I'm trying to tell everybody, Joe, we have the best receiving core in the league. Coop, Cobb, Gallup, Shawty, we dominating out there. And my man Doc playing for that money, and he gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? All day. I can't wait for that to happen, man. I'll be right in front of y'all in just a second, man. Like I told y'all, Joe, we got a lot to talk about tonight, man. We hit this boxing like no other, man. And I can't wait to get into some of the subjects. But let me just get right in front of y'all real quick. And yeah, man, we gonna get this thing crack-a-lagging. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get this thing crack-a-lagging. Hold on, let me also adjust my chat room here. Let me open this up because I can't see what's going on in the chat. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, a lot of subjects to talk about in boxing fight fans, man. All day, man. Your man Eddie Hearn out here making moves. Devin Haney about to get his big shot. Tyson Fury fighting somebody. I forgot. What's his name? Whatever. We'll get to it. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's going down, man. Boxing season is about to pick back up. Fights on this weekend, man. We're going to try to do some post-fight videos this weekend, man, so we can get in on an action, man. Maybe even do a live commentating show this weekend. You know, who knows, man? I got fam in the building. I got my man Alec Cartier in the building. What's up, homie? What's goody with you, man? But man, we're going to get into some of these issues tonight, man. As everybody come on in, hit the like button, man. And also, for those who see this on the playback, hit the like button also, man. Hit that for the fam. Yeah, man, we got a lot to talk about. I want to start this episode off. You know, we always do the undercard things first. Coach Kennedy in the building. What's up, homie? What's goody, man? Lost One, what's good with you, man? What's up with you? You know what I mean? Before we get started, I do want to say this, man. Yo, man, y'all know that I think the 2K20 came out. What was it, today or yesterday? I just got the joint, man. I ain't even opened it yet, man, but I'm going to get into it. Man, how come every year we keep getting these basketball and football games, baseball games, UFC games? Every sport got a game. Golf, everybody. When are we going to get another boxing game, though? For real, man. When are we going to get us another fight night, another something? You know what I mean? Bring back, what do they used to call it, jump? Back in the day, Knockout Kings, man. Bring back the Knockout Kings. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you call it because I'm still going to be the dude. Anybody who want to see me on Fight Night Champion, Made Man 511 is the gamer tag. Come see me. I'm on the Xbox all day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, let's get into these boxing topics, man, for real, because I got a lot to talk about tonight. Let me just get the right things going in here, man, and we about to get it cracking, man. For real, man. So the first thing I want to talk about tonight, and this one might be a little bit out of the ordinary right here, but this is an undercard issue. We just going to deal with this real quick. You know what I'm saying? Hold on for 1 second, fight fans. Hold on 1 second. Having a bit of a technical issue going on, but we going to knock this all out. We going to knock this all out. Lala D in the building. What's up? What's up with you, queen? What's going on? What's up with you? We about to get this cracking. Just give me a half a second. All right. I want to talk about this dude right here. Now, y'all been hearing Anthony Joshua, right? I've been listening to Anthony Joshua in some of his more recent interviews. I want to talk about this dude right here for a second. Do y'all know who this dude is? Does anybody out there know who this dude is? Y'all probably like, who the hell is that dude, man? I'm going to tell you, man. Y'all been hearing Anthony Joshua out here running around telling everybody, oh, well, you know, Tyson Fury get to fight bums and Deontay Wilder get to fight whoever he wants. So in my next fight, guess what? Maybe if I beat Andy Ruiz, what he say? I want to fight a bum. And then I say, what? You know, whatever, man. That's his prerogative. He has been taking a string of some tough fights. If you want to take a bum, you want to lay down an excuse to duck Wilder, whatever, man. But here's the deal. Eddie Hearn recently signed this guy. And this guy, and I'm going to try to pronounce his name, man, Magdrezu Medzidov. I'm sure a lot of the UK fans may have heard of him. Highly decorated amateur. Won 3 world amateur championships. Been to the Olympics, Olympian. In 2011, he beat Anthony Joshua. He is the man that is responsible for Anthony Joshua not going to the Olympics. He went to the Olympics in 2012 and won a bronze medal. So the question is this. Does Eddie Hearn attempt to sell this? I'm just asking. I know that he's 32 years old, so they're going to put him on the fast track. He ain't had no professional fights. Why would he stay an amateur to 32? I have no idea. Never had no professional fights. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure out what's the meaning of signing this dude. He ain't a bad fighter. When he was in the Olympics, he was beaten by Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce did beat him. He was coached by John David Jackson. You know, John David Jackson be down with the Russians and the Ukrainians heavy. So he was rocking with John David Jackson. But the question I'm wondering is, will they try to use this dude and say, oh, well, this is the guy that beat AJ and try to sell it into a fight? Riddle me that. I wonder. I don't know. I'm just saying. For AJ to run around and keep talking about he want to fight a bum or he want an easy fight. He ain't saying bum, but he's saying he want an easy fight. He don't want to get in there. He don't want to hear nothing about Wilder. He don't want to hear nothing about Fury, whatever. And I got some more to say about Fury and AJ. He don't want to hear none of that. Will he hear this dude? I wonder. Lost one says, did you hear about Showbiz? The adult is making a game. Nah, I ain't heard about that, man. Hey, man, look, whoever make a boxing game, that market is wide open, dog. That market is wide open. They could come along. Anybody who take that lane right now gonna run it if it's a good game. But we need something, dog. But I mean, Fight Night Champion still doing this thing. I'm still a dude in that joint too, man. Ali Cartier says, yo, I still play Fight Night 2010 on PS2 all day. I mean, that's all we got. That's all we got, fam. I mean, other than that, you going to be playing that joint. What's that joint, man? They came out right before that. The Don King joint. I used to like that joint, but that's all we got. We ain't got nothing unless you're going back in the day to the old Fight Nights the old Knockout Kings and all that stuff that they used to have. 2004 and all that. Like, what is it? Fight Night 4 and all that. Like, you can go just keep running it back through those. That's the best we can do right now, homie. For real. But, yeah, Lala D says that's a low-budget Kovalev. Man, this dude, man, from what I've been looking at him, though, right? I mean, for those who ain't seen it, when he beat Anthony Joshua, it was in a close fight. I mean, Joshua, they both were young. They've both probably got much better. I mean, Anthony Joshua's got leaps and bounds better since what I seen in that fight. That fight is still floating around on YouTube, too. I mean, he's gotten leaps and bounds a little better, but I'm just saying, there is a marketing line there. That's a crack in the door for a dude like Eddie Hearn to want to market it and sell it. Y'all better be way out there, UK fans. He would never bring nothing like that here. But I'm just telling you. He ain't no bum, though. I mean, I ain't going to say he ain't no. He's 32 and he's like, he's been an amateur too long. He ain't been in the professional ranks. I don't know how many fights it's going to take him, but they're going to put him on the fast track. He's the heavyweight version of Vasyl Lomachenko, not fighting-wise, but how they're going to have to try to move him. They're going to try to get him into big fights fast if he can win. If he can come through the door probably winning against bums, they're going to try to speed track this dude. And I'm wondering, will they speed track this dude straight to AJ and try to sell it? I'm just wondering. I don't know. Lost one says, if he wins the belts back, Pulev will be screaming for his Mando all day. And Bob Arum going to make sure of that. You see, he right there over that situation like, looking at everything like, yeah, okay. As soon as it's over, he going to put Pulev out there in front of cameras everywhere. You can best believe that. You can definitely best believe that. But at the end of the day, man, unification trumps mandatories. The Wilder fight will still take precedence over all that. Trust and believe. You know what I mean? Trust and believe. Lala D says, why do they stay amateurs so long over there? I don't know. I mean, they get their little perks by being in the amateurs. I mean, once you do it that long, you start getting a little money here and there, but nothing like you can make in the professional ranks. And on top of that, you're not really testing and pushing yourself. I mean, you see a lot of different styles, but their scoring system is different. We all know how that go, man. It's not the pros. You know, and I mean, this dude has been an amateur to 32 years old, man. So, I mean, I'm just wondering about this situation, and we need to keep our eye on this dude and see if they try to bring him towards AJ. I'm dying to know, for real. All right, man, we done with this cat right here, man. I want to move on to my main man, Kenny P. I want to talk about the homie Kenny P. Look at him, man. Looking like a fake-ass Raj from What's Happening. Man, my man Kenny P, I was listening to an interview with this dude recently. And he was saying something about on the boxing voice. And one thing caught my eye. It was the typical, mumbo jumbo. It was the typical, this and that and this and that. But the thing that stood out to me that was funny, the dude said something that they asked him about the drug testing situation when it comes to Earl Spence and whether, I guess what they was trying to hint at is whether or not he's involved in the clean boxing program. Now, what Kenny did say is that they requested for the drug testing to start in the fight. What did he say? Either 6 or 8 weeks out from the fight, which is damn close. I mean, we got dudes like J-Rock telling my main man Herb 90 days, cuz 90 days. Well, Kenny said, yo, they doing it 6 to 8 weeks. And then the one thing that Kenny said that was also funny is that Kenny P said, oh, and we checked the list for the last fight prior to see if he was enrolled in the program, and we see that his name wasn't on that list. But that's, and a lot of people will hear that and say, oh, look, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so. Let's put this in perspective, fight fans. In the last fight, they did VADA testing close to the fight. I don't know how much VADA testing, but close to the fight. What, 6 to 8 weeks? I remember Mikey let that out sometime. I thought it was, or maybe was it 13 weeks? It was a little close to the fight. But I know, and he said that, yo, and I remember Earl Spence Jr. in the interview, and they asked him about the drug test, and he started to say, like, yo, I wasn't even tested. I ain't been tested. Then he had to catch himself. But people got to understand something. He was not required to be in the WBC clean boxing program in the last fight. Mikey came up to a different weight class. He wasn't a world champion in that weight class. Earl wasn't fighting for no WBC belt. Now, the WBC may have tried to get their hooks in that fight one way or another, but by Mikey coming up to 147 without a belt, Earl is the only champion. Earl wasn't obligated to enroll in the WBC clean boxing program. He wasn't. So when people hear Kenny say, oh, his name wasn't on the list, as to put it out there like, oh, well, you know, like this is some big thing. For my educated boxing fans out there, y'all know he ain't had to be on the list. So let's just keep that straight. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, that 6 to 8 weeks is damn close to the fight, bro. I'm just saying, though. What y'all talking about? Lost One says, I used to play Let's Get Ready to Rumble on the PS1 and never got fight night. You never got fight night? How you never got fight night, bruh? Like, that is, I got to give it to you, man. I got to give it to him from a strategy point of view, man. Yo, they did the damn thing on that, John. I got the fan Renee Box Young in the building. What's up, famo? What's goody with you, man? But yeah, man, I'm just saying, this dude Kenny, man, when he let that out, I was just like, interesting. But let's put it in perspective before people run with it. And I don't know, man. So I'm wondering, like I told people out there, man, I want to see the headline. I need to see the headline of Earl Spence Jr. enrolled in the WBC clean boxing program, and it goes away. Do it. I know the information is confidential for the millionth time. They may got some legal mumbo jumbo that prevents them from doing it. But shit, they ain't never had no problem announcing it before. They ain't had no problem with putting it on websites and everything like that before. I'm just saying, we want to know. And I would think that he is legal. I mean, by the rules, he is. He's supposed to be. He's fighting the WBC champion. And they said they are doing VADA testing. So we need to assume that he is, right? But I would like to see the headline. I really would. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk in the building. What's up, fam? Oh, shout out to Cadillac Red and the boys. You know what I'm saying? What's up, homie? What's goody with you, man? Nah, I don't think Spence dirty. People need to stop putting that jacket on fighters till they test dirty all day. But this man, that's the deal, Supreme Boxing Talk. But you gotta, when he let information like that out, it needs to be put in perspective, or people will take it and run with it. People would say, oh, he said his name wasn't on the list. His name's supposed to have been on the list. No, his name shouldn't have been on the list. And believe it or not, in today's boxing climate, man, like, you got to actually say that. When a fighter got so much criticism coming his way and got so much hate, or whatever you want to call it, yo, man, people take these things and they run. So the truth got to get out. And he wasn't supposed to be on there. And Kenny should have known that. He shouldn't even really brought it up. He shouldn't even been checking. He should already knew. But for this particular fight, once again, it has to happen. It just has to. There's no getting around it. Legally, there's no getting around it with the rules. It just has to happen. And once it gets out, people can shut the hell up. Simple. So that's the reason I wanted to do it, so he can be vindicated, to try to, if he gonna be a champion, go forward and be the champion. Let him be the champion without this crap, this dark cloud, or these haters are all around him, always throwing this crap at, every time I see it a lot. And then it can be put to rest with one headline. One headline. That's all it is. That's all it is, man. So that's how I feel about that, man. And, this situation, I mean, Kenny, I don't know if he did that on purpose. I don't know if that was something that he just kind of like, put in the air just to see how people was gonna feel it. But it needs to, when that type of information comes out, it needs to be put into perspective. It really does. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna leave it right there. I understand. I don't like nobody putting them jackets on. You right, Supreme. I don't like that, man. I don't want nobody to do it to my man Hurd. I don't want nobody to do that to Hurd. If they do that to Hurd, Slim, I'm like, Slim, no way. You got to give me some proof. And I know how the Spence fans may feel the same way. But Kenny Porter put this out here. We just want to just put it into perspective. That's all. Just smoking the building. What's up, family? What's up with you? What's going on, man? What's going on? So we're going to move on to the next issue, man. I don't know how long I'm going to sit here and chit-chat about this. This one right here. Fury and Otto Wildin'. My gosh, man. What about this one here, man? I'm going to say this, man. I ain't got much to say about this fight, but I will give it to Tyson Fury. He may break some records in this fight. Tyson Fury may go down in history with selling the most comp tickets in the history of boxing. Ain't nobody in boxing selling more comp tickets than my main man, Gypsy King. He is the Gypsy King of comp tickets. You know what I'm saying? He is Mr. Comp. You can get tickets to Tyson Fury's fight anywhere. I swear I filled up my tank full of gas. They was like, sir, for thanking you for filling up your tank and putting like $50, $60 in your tank. So guess what? We're going to give you a free pair of Tyson Fury tickets to go and see him fight what's his name? Otto Wallin. It ain't even Wallin, it's Wallin. But I will say this. Tyson Fury better watch out because this dude say he fighting for his daddy, man. Do y'all know that? Man lost his father. Father been riding with him his whole boxing career. Father never got to this level with him. Now, this is his first time really getting some exposure. This is his first time fighting anybody we even know. But he's fighting for his daddy. Tyson Fury better be mindful of that. I mean, you know how this go. We know the story of James Buster. We know James Buster Douglas. The night he lost his mom and went in there with that fearless heart. Took out Mike Tyson. One Tyson went down due to him fighting somebody who lost a close loved one. Will another Tyson go down because he lost a loved one? I know people may say they doubt it. I'm just asking a question. Renee Box Young says, I don't mean to change the topic, but did you see Prograde respond to Chisora via Twitter? Yeah, I seen that. Hey, man, like they say, man, my man Prograde the only one that said something. Shout out to Lou DiBella. I seen Lou DiBella interview recently, man. He was talking about it like, man, he the only one that said something. You know what, man? That's a man that don't get enough respect in this boxing game too, man. Lou DiBella. Man, shout out to Lou DiBella, man. For real. Lou DiBella is one of them promoters you can really respect because this dude do business everywhere, man. I seen this dude on PBC. I seen this dude on ESPN. I seen this dude on DAZN. Lou DiBella everywhere, man. Lou DiBella got no boundaries. Respect to Lou DiBella, man. But I seen him bigging up Prograde, man. Prograde got the balls to do it, man. And he should. They should be in the main event. Derek Chisora need to sit his ass down because ain't nobody checking for him whatsoever. Who checking for Derek Chisora? Nobody. David Hay. David Hay is like, I need my 25%. Where's my Rolex? I just listened to a recent interview with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn say, man, look, man, he do this all the time. This ain't nothing new. He do this all the time. Man, I got to throw him a watch or, a new pair of shoes or something, man. He'll be good. That's how Derek Chisora is. That's why I'm telling people, everybody trying to go in like, man, everybody trying to go in like this dude making some deep stand against Eddie. Man, look, man. Man, Derek just trying to get him a new pair of shoes. Y'all better stop faking out there. Derek held out for, man, Derek was trying to get some money out of this situation. He do it all the time. Eddie like, man, I got him. He good, man. He just tripping. He just a grumpy dude. He just grumpy, man. He want him a new watch. He want him a new car. You know what I mean? David Haley sitting over there like, don't forget me. I'm right here. Please don't forget my watch. And Eddie, please don't forget my car. You know what I mean? That's all it's about. Nobody think about no Derek Chisora. Ain't nobody checking for him in his 9 losses. Lost against a fighter that had 16 professional fights. Ain't nobody thinking about no damn Derek Chisora, son. You know what I'm saying? Rocket Strikes 89 in the building. What's up, brother? What's goody with you? What's up with you? You know what I mean? Let's see, man. You say comp tickets. Yeah, man, he the comp tickets king. Comp tickets gypsy king, man. But, you know, that's what I wondered, though. But let me just say, because I don't want to, you right, bro. I don't want to stick too long on this damn fight. But I do want to say something also that came out in a recent interview that Tyson Fury was running his big mouth. And I found this one a little funny. Tyson Fury, and I heard also Anthony Joshua say this. Him and Tyson Fury talk on the phone. They buddies. They homies, huh? So all of this running around, Tyson Fury doing all this talking bad about Anthony Joshua, and whole time, they be cooling on the phone, huh? Oh, I just called him. We just talk crap to. We just talk shit to each other. We just, you know, little competition, you know. I listened to him on the Michelle Joy Phelps interview recently, and I'm like, what? Are you serious? These two be just like, I remember stories came out a little while ago when, and see, this is something that Frank Warren better take mind, man. And I'm telling you, Joe, Eddie Hearn is a piranha. You better, let's not forget something here. Tyson wanted to be down with Eddie at one point in time. Let's keep it a buck. Let's talk facts. Let's talk facts, and you can research this all day. Tyson wanted to be down with Eddie Hearn at one point in time. Tyson Fury was working out deals on his own. Man, he wasn't thinking about Frank. The deal was Tyson that he wanted AJ right away. But however, Eddie Hearn's story is he's actually saying that Tyson wanted more bums, but he ain't want to give him the bums. Eddie Hearn wanted to give him Tony Bellew and he wanted to give him Anthony Joshua, but later on down the line. Y'all know how Eddie Hearn do. He'll invite you over there, but he ain't giving you that fight right away. You know what I mean? But he was saying that Tyson wanted to face too many bums. Tyson was saying he wanted AJ right away. Whatever. The fact of the matter was that they was talking. And this was before Tyson really was like super down with getting down with Frank Warren. There was doubts there. So now we find out that him and AJ been chit-chatting. They friends, huh? They cool. Is that what's going on here? Tyson. Y'all think y'all gonna come over here and just, what y'all working on some like secret plan to push my main man Bomb Squad out the way or something? Like, what's going on? What y'all really talking about? I don't trust this dude, Fury, man. What y'all really talk about? Tyson Fury talking, all we hear building up to this fight is Deontay Wilder's name. So, I mean, and I also heard some talk. I remember we talked about this in the live stream. Tyson was talking about taking another fight in December. People speculate that it might be Jarrell the Mutant Miller. The Mutant is returning, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all heard that news, huh? Jarrell Big Baby, the Mutant Miller, he's coming back. And there's some speculation that Tyson Fury may be into. Whatever, man. Whatever. All I'm saying is, though, what's really going on, man? What y'all doing? What y'all chit-chatting about? I wonder. I'm telling you, man. We need to watch this, and Frank Warren especially better watch this. You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you something. Something ain't right here, cuzzo. Something ain't right here. See what y'all talking about, man. See what y'all talking about, man. You say, hey, Renee Box Young say he's not interested in no dirt, you sure. I feel that, homie. I feel you there, bro. I feel you there, man. I mean, I think my chat is moving kind of slow, so let me swap up stream. Yeah, man, but your man, he a funny dude, dog. He a funny dude, man. And I don't know, man. All I'm saying is we need to keep our eye close on this situation right here, Joe, because I didn't know that Tyson Fury and AJ was that cool to be. Oh, he's talking about something. Oh, we're both British men and we're both athletes and all. Like, I mean, what's really going on? I'm really interested to know about this. And I ain't even. It's interesting that this information came out right now. I know Wilder got to be sitting back like, oh, that's what it is. I hope Wilder speak on this, man. I hope he do. Like, why is these two chit-chatting in the middle of the night behind the scenes on the low? You know what I'm saying? When nobody ain't around. What they really talking about? Boxing out Wilder? Something stupid like that? Trying to come over here, do all of this, what they doing? I mean, come on, what you talking about? I ain't never heard nothing like this. Y'all trying to make a fight? I mean, what y'all talking about? Y'all just talking, just calling each other, I knock your ass out and hanging up the phone. I ain't believing that, cuz. Something ain't right here, man. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. All right, I think that's all I got on this, man. Nobody thinking about no Tyson Fury. But, that's another thing. This dude, Wallin, 6'6" southpaw, 6'6" southpaw, and that's preparing for Deontay Wilder. Really, that's gonna get him ready for a big right hand. by fighting a 6'6" southpaw. Yeah, all right. Something ain't right. You know, I don't like this talk about Deontay Wilder has already signed something for February 22nd. I don't like that. What is it, a promissory note or something, man? Because, and they threatened all of this legal action when Deontay Wilder was talking about possibly facing Ruiz instead. Like, what did he sign, man? I hope he didn't sign no contract or nothing. I don't like the way this is going. For one, this dude Fury is fighting all of these bums while Wilder about to go in there with Luis Ortiz. A dangerous, dangerous, dangerous fight. A dangerous fight. Taking all the risks in the world. And this man is fighting this dude. In the last fight, he fought some other dude. I remember his name sounded like a clock. And then, I mean, who's taking all the risks here? Like, Wilder need to watch himself with this situation, man. This dude ain't taking no damage whatsoever from this fight. I don't believe so. And Wilder going in there with Ortiz and then, man, look, man. We watching Fury, man. That's all I'm going to say. We watching Fury. DGO in the building. What's up, famo? What's goody with you? Wilder management is the thing that ain't right. Wilder management is the thing that ain't right. I'm going to say that. I think Wilder management doing all right, man. What you mean? They keeping him a free man. He get to do whatever he want to do. Fight wherever he want to fight. I think he's doing just fine. He got money in his pocket. His family paid. He's a world champion. He's fighting on the biggest networks in the country, in front of the biggest crowds as far as viewing audience in the. What are they doing wrong? Riddle me that. DGO. What are they doing wrong? Fury beats Wilder. He doesn't need no fights to prepare for him. So what is he doing then? If he don't need no fights to prepare for him, well, he don't need no fight. Oh, so you telling me Fury is just that good? And then I hear this dude lying his ass off, running around talking about he drunk beer before the Wilder fight. That's a joke. Come on, cuz. Stop playing. Stop playing, man. But I will give it to Tyson Fury and say, yo, he looking good as far as physically. He look like he's slim. He's as slim as I ever remember him. Slimmest I ever remember. But I don't know. Somebody he don't need to prepare for Wilder. Okay. I don't know. Well, who told you Wilder was this bum? Who the hell told? How do you not need to prepare for a dude who damn near knocked out everybody he fought? How do you not need to prepare for that dude, bro? That don't even make sense to me. You don't need to prepare for somebody who's knocked out damn near everybody he fought. Okay. All right. Okay. My man said Ortiz looked like crap in his last fight. 0 risk for Wilder. So no one's supposed to have a close fight. Nobody's supposed to have a tough fight. Ortiz didn't look like no crap. He just fought a determined fighter. And a big-ass fighter at that. That dude was big as hell. Hammer was huge. I'm just telling you, man. Ortiz look okay to me. If you look through, I've said this before and I'll say it again. If you look through Luis Ortiz's career, he does not shine in each and every fight. I'll say he shines in more fights than he doesn't, but he does not shine in a fight. Some fights he just don't shine. Luis Ortiz's style is like, okay, for he fights one guy, he'll stop him. Fight the next guy, he'll stop. He'll fight another guy, he may make it a long night. Remember when he was over in the UK fighting and y'all claimed that he stunk the place up? Remember how he didn't look super stellar? But look at him now. I mean, that's Luis Ortiz. I don't know who told y'all that a fighter got to look sharp each and every fight. Like a fighter that's not supposed to have a close fight. Fighters will fight determined fighters. I just got finished telling you about this fight. This dude lost his father. You don't know what type of determination he going to come in this fight with. None of us expecting him to win, but you don't know what he got, what he going to come. You don't know if he going to really give Fury, the old Comp King, a tough fight. The Comp King can be in for the toughest fight of his career. You just don't know when he lost somebody. So you don't know. You can't throw that, man, just because Luis Ortiz looked one way, one fight. We'll see. We all expecting the Comp King to win, though. You know what I mean? DGO says, no way. Fury, Ruiz, and, of course, Joshua. This damn thing just skipped on me. Hold on. I'm going to find that. I'll find it. Okay, no way. Fury, Ruiz, and, of course, Joshua will make bigger fights than Wilder. I'm going to tell you like this. Last I checked, You talking about from a money standpoint or from a prestige? What are you talking about from, bro? Because if you talking about from a prestige standpoint, how is that a bigger fight when the man just lost in AJ? How is that a bigger fight? The man just lost. Wilder's an undefeated champion. You know what I'm saying? Wilder is a undefeated champion standing on top of the division. How is that not a bigger win? Come on, man. I don't get that one, homie. I don't get that one. What's up, Macadon 1? Macadon 1 in the building. What's goody with you? What's going on, man? Who have Ortiz fought? He only fought Wilder. We don't know how good he is. Well, I'll tell you something. And we've mentioned this in the past before. What tells you how good Luis Ortiz is the way people approaching and wanting to fight him. I'll give you the best example that I can give you is a recent one. And it's your main man, Dillian White, where he had many ample opportunities to face Luis Ortiz and backed away from each and every one of them. You know, I mean, so who's jumping to face Luis Ortiz? I remember when Joe Joyce acted like he wanted some Luis Ortiz, and he got low. So when you say that, my man, like, who wants to fight him is the golden question. What heavyweight fighter have you ever seen stand there in front of a camera and says, I want Luis Ortiz? You've never seen it. Except Deontay Wilder. Luis Ortiz got a style, bruh. He's a southpaw that fights patient. In the Cuban style for a heavyweight, man, and his left hand is big. Come on, bruh. I don't know what y'all I bet you, I tell you this. I bet you Tyson Fury won't get in there with Luis Ortiz. I bet you Tyson Fury wouldn't get in there with Luis Ortiz. Yeah, okay. Rocket Strikes 89 says, I'm not going to hold you, Slim. I don't think Fury need all of these tune-ups for Wilder rematch. But Tyson believe he does. So that's all that matters. Better to be careful than sorry. Okay, but that's what the thing I'm saying, Rocket Strikes, is why is he fighting an opponent that's total opposite of Deontay Wilder? He's fighting a 6'6" southpaw. I mean, so if you saying that he can go into these kind of fights, do what he wanted. I mean, it may not even be a competitive fight. I mean, more than likely it won't. But he can just go into these tight fights and not fight an opponent to prepare for Deontay Wilder. Where y'all getting this from that he don't need to prepare for Deontay Wilder? He needs to prepare for Deontay. Bruh, like, he had his successes in the first fight. No question. But, he got knocked down twice. He was lucky to get up from both of those knockdowns. You telling me he don't need to prepare for that right hand again against a Wilder that's coming in bigger and stronger this time around? Because Wilder put that weight back on. You hear me? He put the weight back on. You telling me he don't need to prepare for that? Who do y'all think this dude is? I like Tyson Fury. I like the Comp King. But at the end of the day, the Comp King got to prepare just like everybody else. Especially for a man that damn near everybody he fought, he stopped. And you're telling me the Comp King ain't got to prepare for that. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Coach Kennedy says, man, once Wilder stops Ortiz and Fury back to back, then talks are going to stop. I mean, it's dog, like, I don't understand it, Coach, because I ain't never. How can boxing fans criticize a fighter that is going to rematch one guy that almost knocked him out and another guy that almost beat him, and he's going right back, and he wanted to go back immediately? How do you, as a boxing fan, how do you not like that? That don't make sense to me. How do you sit back and say, oh, Wilder's this and Wilder's that? And look how he moving. He ain't running from nothing. All of this, I gotta prepare crap. Wilder ain't saying that. That's funny to me. Wilder like, I want it now. I don't have to sit back and prepare. I'm already ready. Yeah, I realized my shortcomings in the first fight, and I'm gonna work on those and come back retooled. Like, he didn't have, look, I told y'all when the fight first went down in the first fight, when Fury, because the news around that time was Fury was going to take a tune-up anyway. And after that, Fury got to talking that talk. He wanted to fight in Old Rutherford back in his hometown or wherever. You know what I mean? And I was cool with that. He let that be known. He says, this is what I wanted to do. And I'm like, cool. I get it. He just came out a tough fight. He still got that weight on him. I was with him. But then he faked. He pivoted like, yo, forget all that. Talked all that mouth. I'm going right back into the fire. Until Bob Arum stepped in and said, hold up. Let's stop this right now, and we're going to come back. We'll see you in 3 fights. I'm going to pick him up now. Come on, man. What's going on here, Joe? And here's another question. Like, these dudes, that's what I'm telling y'all, man. This is why I say Deontay Wilder got to watch out, man. I'm telling you. Something ain't right here. How does Bob Arum snatch up Tyson Fury, and then they just tuck him away, and then throw him a super big bag of money? And then it's like they not giving him, he ain't taking no damage, no wear and tear, he's just getting in shape. Wilder's about to go into this tough fight with probably Luis Ortiz. It's going to more than likely be another tough fight for him. What is the real plan, man? To sit back and let this dude just keep taking these soft touches, getting in shape, no wear and tear, while my main man out here putting in work. It's all love, like your man Coach just say though. Coach just said it. Once he do beat these two, it's gonna be like this. Shh. You gonna hear a pin drop around boxing. They'll find something else though. I'm sure. Boxing Logic United says, what's up, famo? What's goody with you? He says, Joshua did. Joshua did what? Let me know. That's my homie right there. What up with you? Low Blow Champ says, Ortiz showed versus Wilder how good he is. Come on, man. Exactly, man. It's funny, like I said before. Anybody who feel like he's an old man, any fighter that feels like he's an old man, or he's this, he's that, he ain't that good, just beat him. When AJ first came over the water, what the American fans was asking of AJ and Hearn was to fight Luis Ortiz. You want to come over here and splash into America? Cool. Fight Luis Ortiz. No dice. Well, they tried. Luis Ortiz. Oh, that's what you talking about, homie. I got you. Luis Ortiz, him and his team messed that up. I ain't going to sit here and defend it. They messed that up. That was a golden opportunity. Andy Ruiz took advantage. Bada bing, bada boom, whatever. But that's what we wanted. Well, you know what? He did try to fight Luis Ortiz. You're right. They fucked that up. And y'all always gonna have that in y'all arsenal with that one. I can't defend that. I can't defend that one bit. But one thing I will say is he's taking just as big of a threat. He's taking just as big a threat as far as from a threat point of view. Maybe not from a financial. Yeah, he would have made all that money. But from a threat point of view, facing Deontay Wilder is just as dangerous as facing an Anthony Joshua, if not more. This man can get seriously hurt with a Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder, the type of dude that's going to knock you out and put you out. So it's the same type of threat with Luis Ortiz. But like I said, well, good for Joshua. You're right. He did step into that ring. But you don't see many of them. You don't see many of them doing it. You just don't see many of them doing it, bro. Who else? I ain't see Dillian White do it. I seen Dillian White say, oh, no, I'm not doing it. Where is Derek Chisora? Derek Chisora, come on over here. Here, take this $100,000 while I take $20 million. I'm taking the whole pot. You know what I mean? That's how he carried. He ain't take $20 million, but that's how he carried it, man. Yashian says he showed that he can't go past 10 rounds. AJ showed that he fades in fights too. But he's a heavyweight. Man, look, we can chop this up all day, bro. Just let them get in the ring with the man. You know what I mean? That's all we want. And we can just all be proven wrong, man. I got to move on, man. I don't want to hang on this too long. But like I say, man, Luis Ortiz, I don't hear nobody really calling his name. AJ did. I'll give him that. But Dillian White didn't. Joe Joyce did. Then he backed away. Tyson Fury didn't. Jarrell Big Baby Miller didn't. The Mutant Miller. None of them. I mean, who else? AJ was supposed to fight him back in the day. Didn't go down. I don't know, man. Whatever, man. But we moving on, man. Let me get these dudes off my screen, man. Watch this situation, man. Watch this situation. Get off my screen, bro. Let's move right along. Last but not least, we got to talk some more about this one right here. It is official now. I ain't spoke on this since this became official. November 2nd is going down. Sergey Kovalev versus Canelo Alvarez. Says the negotiations are wrapped up. Everybody's happy. Everybody is wondering when they're going to let out what's up with the weight. They say this is going down at the full-fledged 175, but there's rumors, and I don't know. There's rumors of a rehydration clause. We'll see. I like this fight, man. And I know what people we've already talked about. I know my man Renee Box Young. I know how you feel, homie. Straight out of Duval. What's up with you? I know how you feel. I know how everyone is saying the same thing. If you're a boxing man, the first thing that hits your mind when you think of this fight right here is Canelo going in the guts. He's going to take out Sergey Kovalev's body. That's the first thing you're going to say, right? Does Sergey Kovalev have a real chance in this fight? What if Sergey Kovalev doesn't give him the body? That's all I'm asking. Does Canelo stop Sergey Kovalev? Didn't stop Gennady Golovkin. Didn't stop Daniel Jacobs. Stop Liam, what was his name? Liam Smith. Stopped them. Stopped Amir Khan. Didn't stop Cotto. I'm starting to notice something. Didn't stop Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Starting to notice something about Canelo. Starting to notice something about Canelo. Will he stop Sergey Kovalev for real? He got to get to this man's body. Sergey Kovalev has one of the best weapons in his arsenal if he can put it together to protect against that, and that is a jab and movement. We just seen his jab at work at its best. A jab and movement. So I'm asking fight fans. Y'all already know how I feel. I feel like Canelo going in the guts, like I said, and that's what he gonna do. Canelo also got a bad knee. I guess the question I'm trying to ask y'all is, did Canelo bite off more than he can chew on the low? I mean, he's fighting up at a high weight at 175. Let me know. Yashi and Kaidi says, okay, let me ask you a question. Who has to make more adjustments in the Fury-Wilder rematch? Don't forget, Fury came off of a 3-year layoff. Who has to make the most adjustments? I'd say they both got to make adjustments, man. They both got some things they need to work on. But it's about even, bro. I ain't going to say one needs to work on more than the other. I mean, it's about even. For one, Wilder need to look for throwing for more than one shot, without a doubt. He can't just keep working. You know, when he came back when he threw that right hand and he came back with that left hook, it was beautiful. More than one shot is the one key. Not head hunting and not throwing more and just throwing one shot. That ain't gonna get it for Wilder. As for Tyson Fury, and also more body work. Hit Tyson Fury downstairs. Let him see if he really in fighting shape. He want to lie talking about he drinking beer before the fight. He's sitting on camera eating steaks and all that. Okay, hit him in the gut. Let's see how he move. I ain't seen nobody hit Tyson Fury to the gut since probably the Derek Chisora fight. Hit him to the gut. But as for Tyson Fury, the thing I think he needs to work on more than anything is he's got to take a chance here. Like, I don't think that the judges is going to keep giving him the benefit of the doubt by over moving. He's got to take a chance. He's got to be confident. He got to show more confidence throughout the fight, in my opinion. He didn't take nearly enough risks. He was trying to play it safe for 90% of that fight. And, you know, even with the Klitschko fight, he took risks. It came late in the fight, but he started to take risks. I would like to see him take more risks. But I'm just going to leave it there until we get closer to that fight, man, because I don't want to give away too much. I got a whole list of things, but those are just the main two I'll see off the top. You know what I'm saying? Low Blow Champ says he was outboxing Wilder just like Fury until the bomb landed. And that's what I mean. The bomb is going to land. And if the bomb going to get thrown, you better be prepared for it. You better know what to do when it comes. That's what I'm telling people. Like, they talking about, yo, fighters ain't got to prepare for Deontay Wilder, that big right hand. Fury and all of his supposed good movement, people going to say, oh, it was the weight. But with all his movement and agility and everything like that, he got knocked down twice by that right hand. The point I'm making is you got to prepare for it. You got to train for it. You got to develop a game plan for it. You do. And anybody who out there who's sitting back talking about some, nobody got to prepare, Fury ain't got to prepare for Wilder, I ain't buying that, bro. I ain't buying that one at all. He better prepare, and he better make some certain adjustments. But nah, man, I ain't buying that, man. Rocket Strikes 89 says, I hear you, man. But if you think about it, Fury, in my opinion, beat Wilder off of a rehab and intervention. But that's what I believe. But I don't blame Fury at all for getting him his bearings back. I mean, but how is this getting your bearings back fighting bums? Like, you ain't pushing yourself. You ain't challenging yourself. You just getting the rounds in, like, over and over. Like, that last fight was, dog, he's fighting, like, circus act fights. Like, he's not even fights. He's fighting people that's not giving him no push. That ain't preparing him. You know what I'm saying? It's just like he's just taking light touches. If he want to just get in shape, hit the track. You can run around the track and get in shape. You can hit the gym and get in shape. You don't have to keep throwing these. You can throw people with the same styles. You can throw people that's on a certain level. You can't keep getting in there with bums and just sit back and, oh, he ain't got to do. He can just get the round. Like, nah, man. This dude need to prepare for that big right hand. He need to get ready for that. He need to work on certain things. I don't see Fury working on nothing. I see the same Tyson Fury every fight, just getting slimmer and slimmer. If he wanted to get in shape, you could have took 2 tune-ups tops. Maybe one. No, fuck that. 1 tune-up. 1 tune-up and get his ass in the gym. Let's not forget something also, bro. Tyson Fury actually started to sign to fight this fight. If it wasn't for Bob Arum, this fight would have went down. Tyson Fury believed in himself enough to go right into an immediate rematch. It wasn't Tyson Fury's first idea to take all of these tune-ups. He was ready to go. It's Bob Arum in Top Rank that came around. Oh, we got $100 million for you, or whatever they somehow they got. So Fury felt as though he was good enough to go. And this is why the tune-up thing throws a lot of people for loops, because on one hand, you was ready to sign on the dotted line, bruh. You was ready to roll. And then all of a sudden, boom, he need tune-ups. Now all of a sudden, he ain't ready to fight. When he was ready to sign on the dotted line. That's what don't make sense to nobody, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, whatever, man. I know we getting off Canelo Kovalev, but, yo, I ain't talked about my man Bomb Squad in a minute. Whole time I should make this weight. Because I ain't talked about my man Bomb Squad in a minute, Joe. Michael Stott in the building. What's up, fam? What's up with you? Lion Bar in the building. What's up, homie? What's up with you? What's up with you? Let's see what y'all talking about, man. I got the UK repping in here hard tonight. Michael Stott says Canelo is also weak to the body. True talk. Real talk. I seen that. I noticed that. And how would Canelo's stamina be at 175? We've always known Canelo Alvarez to have stamina problems. Will that stamina be an issue at a heavier weight? That's the question. Will Canelo be a 5-round fighter? That's the question. Sergey Kovalev been here. He been at this weight forever. He ready to go. He used to this. I mean, but is Canelo ready for a 175? And is his punch resistance? Can it take the punches of a 175-pounder? Don't get me wrong. Sergey Kovalev is weak to the body. Yes, he is. Canelo knows that. But Canelo has a knee that it's like he's not, his mobility ain't looking the same. Canelo, on top of that, like I say, his stamina issues. The fact that he has to get to Kovalev's body when Kovalev has such a potent jab. Just asking a question. If Kovalev go into this fight not drinking, not lunching, he might got a good shot, man. He got a hella good shot. Hella good shot. You know? But that's just it with Canelo, man. If you look, you know, I heard somebody say earlier, when you look through his career, man, all you see is catch weights, questionable wins, bad knee, PEDs, and a lack of KOs on the elite. My thing is, man, look, man, Canelo is a good fighter. He's a good fighter without a doubt. But he doing something real. I mean, his weight class is for a reason. And like I said, we see the weakness in Sergey Kovalev. We do. And he got a lot of weaknesses. But he also got a lot of strengths. And I'm just asking, like, did Canelo, is this too much? Is 175 too much? Why is Canelo Alvarez not trying to get a fight with Callum Smith? He's the WBA regular champion at 68, right? Allegedly, or whatever he's supposed to be. Well, why don't he go for the WBA super champion? Why did he take this much? He went up to 75. If he do it, don't get me wrong, I'm going to big him up. But I'm just saying, is this too much or no? I got my brother Orlando Finney in the building. What's up, famo? What's going on? What's up with you, homie? Glad you could stop through, man, all day. Boxing Logic United said he got Kovalev. Yeah, hey, bro, I ain't mad at you. Trust and believe when I tell you, I ain't mad at you at all. That's what I'm telling them. Hey, Myron, I'm telling them, bro, like, you know what I'm saying, but just do Kovalev. If there's any weapon that's going to stop, Canelo from doing what it's going to be that movement and it's going to be a jab. And Kovalev got both. I'm just wondering how long can he stay in the fight that keep executing. I mean, Erislandy Lara also had the same thing, but Canelo found the way in. Canelo cut the ring off properly, and he found the way in. Will Kovalev fight on the back foot, or will he come forward? These are all golden questions, knowing that he feels as though he may be the bigger man. Kovalev got a shot in this fight, man, without a doubt. Without a doubt. And don't forget Kovalev's right hand all day. Sir's right hand. I'm telling you, man. I just witnessed this dude knock somebody out with a jab, bro. I don't care what level of fighter that is. I don't care if he a rookie or pro or middle. I don't care what he is. He knocked somebody out with a jab, cuzzo. A jab. Shit, man. Last time we seen that, man. So we'll see. Canelo, I don't know if he bit off more than he can chew or not, man. I don't know. Rocket Strikes 89 says Kovalev got a potent power jab. He got reach and he got retarded strength. This is what I'm saying. And he loves to throw that jab from distance. And he loves to throw that jab to the stomach. These are all things that can possibly negate Canelo Alvarez. Length, movement, power. Now, don't get me wrong, though. That's not take away the agility of Canelo either, though. Canelo ain't no easy target to hit no more. Canelo has gotten so much better than what he used to be. His head movement is on a million. I got to get at his head movement, his upper body movement in general. It's just on a million. But that knee, I'm looking at that knee, man. I'm telling you, man, there's some variables here, man. We need to take a deeper look. But this is one thing y'all got to understand, too. Does Canelo come with a built-in excuse with this fight if he loses? We know he got that big deal with DAZN. Canelo's stock going down right now wouldn't be the best in DAZN's interest, nor Golden Boy for that matter. So the question I'm saying is, if he loses, does he have a built-in excuse? Is he expected to lose against a 175-pounder? Oh, he's too big. He was too strong. I went up too much. I went up too far. I did too much. Will people be cool with that? Riddle me that. Let me know, boxing fans. Let me know. Paul Jacobson says Tyson will KO Canelo, bro. Tyson. Mike Tyson? Who's Tyson? Tyson will KO Canelo? Tyson Fury? I mean, that's a heavyweight. What he's talking about? He say Tyson would. Okay. Last of a Dime Breeze says Bernard Hopkins says his jab is the strongest he's felt. It's a power punch. Yeah, man. Will that keep Canelo honest? I don't think Canelo's ever been in there with a more powerful jab than this. Like I said, Lara had a good jab and Lara had real good movement, but Lara faded. And that was because Canelo went in the guts. He cut the ring off properly. But this ain't Lara. This ain't Lara, cuzzo. This is a man with a power jab. And good foot movement too, man. Real talk. Renee Box Young, he says, question here. Also, these Canelo, does Canelo hit as hard as Yard? Because Kovalev survived Yard's onslaught of power punches. I mean, I don't know. I can't answer that, bro. That's Yard ain't done nothing on the elite level, but he's a bigger man and he's a bigger fighter. So I mean, I can't sit back and say Canelo hits harder than a true 175-pounder. And Yard, he's strong, man, and he stopped damn near everybody. And like you said, Kovalev ate them joints like nothing. But the difference is Yard he wasn't consistent enough to the body. Remember when we covered that fight? Y'all had those 2 successful rounds on Kovalev because it was down to the body. And he abandoned that body work. The question, Canelo, I don't think Canelo abandoned. Canelo ain't going to go to Kovalev's body for just 2 rounds. Canelo going to push the action to Kovalev's body minimally half of that fight. I don't see him just 2 rounds and then leaving it alone. That's where Anthony Yard messed up at. Y'all could have won that fight if he'd just stick to the body work. He came out winning them 2 rounds when he had them 2, what was it, the 6th and the 7th? Came out the 8th round, just abandoned it. Kovalev got that second win. I don't think Canelo gonna do that. I think Canelo will be relentless to the body, man. I think he'll be a little more relentless. You know what I'm saying? Rocket Strikes 89 says, I got Canelo getting knocked out. He ain't never felt Kovalev's power before. I've been told y'all that Canelo is on a death wish all day. Damn. Paul Jacobson said, oh, Tyson Fury. Nah, man, you can't. Why Tyson Fury knock out Canelo? Come on, man. Come on, man. Why are we even talking about that, cuz? Michael Stott says, could this be a rematch between Canelo and Kovalev? Could this be a rematch? Could it be a rematch? I mean, possibly. Possibly. But I really see, I don't know, man. If the question to me is if Kovalev, no, the question to me is if Canelo can't stop Kovalev, does he have the ability to outbox Kovalev? Because if, like I told y'all before, Canelo ain't been stopping the elites. He ain't stopping the Daniel Jacobs of the world. He ain't stopping the Gennady Golovkins of the world. He's stopping the Amir Khans of the world. You know what I mean? So if he can't stop Kovalev, can he outbox him? With Kovalev being so long and with such a potent jab, Canelo's upper body moving, like I said, is second to none. And he razzles and dazzles hard. I mean, the way he was but Gennady Golovkin sometimes can be so telegraphed, but the way he was just getting out of the way of Golovkin punches in the early parts of their fight, man, it was a beautiful thing to watch. When you look at Canelo train, how he be doing his little dance moves as he training, yo, he working on his rhythm. He working on his coordination. And that's one thing that he's gotten so much better with over the years. His upper body movement, the way he move his head, the way he getting out of the way of punches. The question is when his stamina levels start to drop, he started to get touched a little more. Gennady Golovkin played the Predator most of their fight, right? Played the Predator, especially in their first fight. That's why Gennady Golovkin is always in a fight with Canelo out, because Canelo, if he could just continue to do what he does in the first half of the fight, in the second half, he'd be good. But he can't. And with more weight at 175, will Canelo fade? I don't know, man. I don't know. Renee Box Young says most likely Canelo is slapping a rehydration clause on Kovalev. Yeah, I heard. That's why I say I've been hearing some whispers about that, and I haven't seen anything official about it. But that's been the talk around the campfire. There's going to be a rehydration clause involved in this fight. If that's the case, I mean, Cove should still be all right. What are you going to? Now, if it's be some ridiculous stuff, and we all been talking about this too, we've been waiting for Canelo to come out. What is he gonna come out with to gain some sort of edge? What was it? We thought we wasn't sure if it was gonna be at the full-fledged 175. We wasn't sure if it was gonna be, catch some sort of rehydration clause. What is it? You can't wear certain gloves. You can't wear certain shoes. I mean, what is it? And if they do a rehydration clause, how much pounds is it? Is it like some drastic shit like, oh, you can't rehydrate more than 5 pounds? Or, I mean, what is it going to be? What is it going to be? And I'm down to know. We got to know what that edge is going to be, because Canelo is going to get it. It's an edge one way or another. You know what I'm saying? One way or another. Man, this don't skipping on me. All right. Rocky Strikes 89 says Kovalev don't run either. That dude is a triple G times 2 with technique. All day. I ain't gonna take that away from Cole. As long as he ain't drinking and beating up on people's pets. You know what I'm saying? As long as he ain't doing that, he good to go. And throwing money and women on planes. You know what I'm saying? As long as he ain't doing that lunchbox shit, he good to go, man. He good to go. I think Buddy McGurk reached him though, man. I do. I don't. Rocket Strikes 89 says I don't have Canelo making it to the 8th. Damn. I hear that, homie. I hear that. Boxing Logic United says, I don't think Kovalev took yards seriously and may not have trained really hard, but he will train and be ready for Pegnello. All right, yeah, he better. Because, hey, Canelo forfeited the Mexican Independence Week and gave the September date up for this. So, hey, I mean, he better, because Canelo acting like he knows something, man. He walking around like he knows something. We all still get a little confused on the low, like why he choose this fight. Like I told y'all earlier, he could have took Callum Smith if he wanted to go up in weight. If he wanted to make Gennady Golovkin wait, he could have went after Demetrius Andrade. That was the talk we thought we was gonna get. He had options. He didn't have to take Sergey Kovalev. This was like the last. I would have thought to be the last option. Well, next to Jamal Charlo. But yeah, you know what I mean. But he had options, and I'm like I said, I guess the best thing to say is that if he loses, I got a feeling a lot of fight fans. That's why I was asking y'all. A lot of fans gonna give him a pass. Oh, he went up too high. It's cool. He was supposed to lose. He gonna get that Mikey Garcia treatment. I'm telling you. Watch what I tell you, man. Renee Box Young says Canelo really learned from Professor Mayweather. Yeah, he went to school and learned from the best. And he walked away with that knowing he had to work on his stamina and his upper body movement. Because, Floyd was just tagging him easy. And ever since that fight, Canelo has worked on his upper body movement and his rhythm. And that, like I said, if anything has improved over the years on Canelo Alvarez, it's been his upper body movement and his rhythm. That has been the number one thing that's gotten better. His stamina may have gotten like a little bit better, like that much, maybe like that much. It's like some fights it looks better than the most. You know what I mean? Some fights he looks better, but whatever. But it's gotten better by like that much. That stamina issue still rears his head on Canelo, man. But that's what it is. That's what it is. We about to wrap this up, fight fans. Jaguar Paul says, as long as Canelo isn't breaking innocent non-boxers' ribs in Guadalajara gay clubs or ain't breaking his ex's jaw, then he's good to go as well all day. You taking major shots at Kovalev right there. Yeah, hey, you know what Kovalev is? A lunchbox. The KRUSHER is a lunchbox. I ain't gonna take nothing away from that. I already told you, man. I got my vids up here telling you. Kovalev ain't right, man. Something wrong with that dude. He's a lunchbox. I'm telling you. But, he's still a good fighter. And whenever he got his head on straight and he ain't drinking all in training camp and thinking he know more than his trainer and willing to learn, actually willing to be a fighter and listen, he all right. You know what I mean? He all right. But other than that, he's a racist piece of shit. That's for sure. He's definitely a racist piece of shit. But as far as from a boxing standpoint, which I'm trying to stay neutral with that, he can fight. He can definitely fight. But he's a racist piece of shit. Renee Box Young says, what should we all tell our manager tomorrow? I'm definitely going to let you know what to tell him. Hold on, a couple more questions and we're going to get up out of here, man. Rocket Strikes 89 says, Kovalev is going to be on his best behavior for Canelo. This is the most money he will ever going to get. They say it's in the high 7 figures? Say it's in the high numbers. We'll see. A high 7 figures. What's that, 9 million? I mean, I'm guessing the number going to be up there for Kovalev. He happy with the number. Big payday. And Kovalev is up there in age. He ain't going to be around boxing forever. He better take this serious. I think he will, though. And I don't see him not. I mean, he better not be drinking. And if he get that win, cool for him. Canelo going to go back down to 160 and say, well, I still the champion down here. The WBC is still kissing my ass at 160. Which belt y'all going to give me next? Give me my Mayan belt. Give me my franchise belt. The Huko's belt. Give me all my belts. You know what I mean? So they going to welcome him back with open arms, and the fans are going to be like, well, it's the same way with Mikey, how Mikey went up and lost to Spence. He was supposed to lose. He dared to be great. We're going to get that conversation, and then Canelo going to take on and go forward his Murray way. That's how it's going to work out. Check it out, bro. Jaguar Paul says, check it out, bro. He paid Guadalajara's police captain to shut up. Oh, you saying Canelo was doing all that? Oh, I don't know nothing about that, man. I don't know nothing about that. They paid the police captain to shut up, huh? 10 to 15 million for Kovalev? Oh, okay, all day. 10 to 15 million, biggest payday of his career. Renee Box Young says another factor here is Kovalev. Where did it come from, though, bro? Like the Guadalajara sheriffs, man. That's crazy, bro. You done made Canelo a straight savage. I ain't never heard that, bro. Maybe that's something I've honestly never heard nothing about that, man. For real. Renee Box Young, another factor here is Kovalev not in his prime. Another slight advantage for young Canelo. Yeah, all day. But, Kovalev coming off a grueling fight, too. That yard fight was grueling for Kovalev. I mean, Kovalev had to dig deep in that fight. He almost got taken out in that fight. He had to dig deep. He had to go get his second win. I mean, Canelo catching him at a real good time. That's another advantage that Canelo looking at on the low. He catching him at a real good time. That was a tough fight. And he probably had a tough training camp leading up to that fight. So Canelo, I mean, other than the fact that he was lunching on the plane, but other than that, yo, probably had a tough one. You know what I'm saying? All day. All day. Renee Box Young says, give me my Brave belt. Yeah, that's a Brave belt. Bright yellow belt, man. Nobody don't even want that joint, man. All day. But look here, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man. This is the show, man. It's crazy, man. We covered a lot of topics tonight. Before I get out of here, man, I just want to say, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, and I want to reiterate this, Joe. My man Bomb Squad, man. My man Bomb Squad, man. Watch Tyson Fury and them, Joe. Watch it. Go ahead and do what you got to do with Luis Ortiz, but watch these dudes. These dudes, when news is coming out that Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua is talking on the phone and they all buddy all of a sudden and all of this, better watch it. And Frank Warren, you better watch. Eddie Hearn probably looking at that situation. I'm telling you, Joe. Eddie on the tear, man. Eddie on the tear right now. And like I told y'all before, Tyson Fury and Eddie got history. He wanted to be down with Eddie at one point in time. Like I told y'all, man, Wilder's taking that risk with Luis Ortiz. Major risk going against a fighter that almost stopped him. He need to be careful. Because these dudes are plotting, and it doesn't seem right how ESPN, I'm trying to wrap my head around how Bob Arum, how they snatched him out. And I'm trying to wrap my head around this and give him all this money just to tuck him away. I'm baffled. I'm baffled. Yo, like I always tell you, if you didn't hit the like button on the way in, like my main man Boxing Logic just told you, hit the like button on the way out, man. It's the homie main man made man, Joe. Look here, man. We put this show in the night on a work night, man. For real, man. So this is what it is, man. You got to go to work tomorrow, right? You got to go to work tomorrow. This is what you do. You tell the boss that you need a transportation budget. You know what I'm saying? Just for the fact that you got to come to work and deal with his funky ass, you want to know you need a transportation budget. Matter of fact, you need a company car with the transportation budget because you got to put up with his funky ass all day. All day. Much love to each and every one of y'all, man. Positive vibes, stay up, man. Stay positive out there, man. Yo, look to the future, man, and plan for the future. I will say this, man. This weekend, we got some good fights. I didn't manage to talk about my main man, Devin Haney. That's the one subject that I did miss. I will cover Devin Haney before we get to this weekend, man. I got to give young Devin some shine, man. Devin is kicking up dust. He wants that Lomachenko fight, man. He's letting it be known. He's not running away from that fight. Damn, I wish we could have honestly got there. Talking about Lunchbox as comp king, you know what I'm saying? Took up most of the show, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we will talk about Devin Haney real soon. As a matter of fact, I will do a Devin Haney probably live stream before his fight get down, you know what I mean? Because, yeah, man, Devin is making some inroads. He's kicking up dust. They trying to box him out. And, yo, we ain't going to let them do Devin like that, man. Lomachenko's supposed to be some people's number one pound for pound, right? Well, after that Teofimo Lopez fight, which I understand if Loma takes, get that Devin Haney fight out the way, man. And let's see if that's going to go down all day. Y'all have a blessed week. Much love for everybody that rock with me, man. Salute to all of the boxing fam. La D, Paul Jacobson, Renee Box Young, Chin Smoke, my homie Boxing Logics, Paul Jacobson. Everybody that rocked it with the homie tonight. Jaguar Pauls, man. You and that Tyson Fury, bro. Where you get that from, homie? Michael Stott, man. Everybody, man. My man Rocket Strikes 89, man. Everybody, man. Everybody. Line bar. All of y'all that rocked with the homie tonight. Much love to y'all. Everybody that catch it on the playback. Much love to y'all. And like I say each and every video. To the next video, Main Man Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe. Twitter, Made Man 511. Facebook, Main Man Made Man Boxing Forum. Instagram, Main Man Made Man. And until the next one, peace out.